So hello everyone. Welcome if you are new, and welcome back to the channel. We are doing a collective message for whoever needs it. I'm not exactly sure what deck I want to use, to be fair. That's fine, because it'll give you all a minute to find me. Let's see. I think I'm going to use the Neo Rider Tarot. And let's do my Naked Heart Tarot. Maybe we'll do some energy oracle cards to start. All right. So let's see. What is going on and who needs to know what? What is going on and who needs to know what? At the divine time, whenever you catch this message, it's meant for you. Take from it whatever you're meant to take from it. If it doesn't resonate at all, it just doesn't feel like it's your message, that's fine. Another day. Okay. Understand if you're triggered by a message, there's probably something you need to look within about. All right. Especially regarding the message. But if it just doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Okay. Mind you, if you are new to the channel, I have no filter. I'm a raw, real reader. I just read it and say it how I receive it. So if that is not your thing, or you've got kids around, we'll keep them in mind. First chakra, Archangel Michael, and all tied up. Or if you've got kids around or stuff like that, like I may say things that you may not say in front of them. So you can always catch it later. All right, if that is the case, you can always catch it later. Hey, Rita. Hey, Lala. Hey, Skag. How you doing? The weather was crazy here today. Legit. We had 60-degree weather yesterday and sunshine, and then this morning we had snow. It was so bizarre. It was so bizarre. Hey, Christina. How you doing? Love you guys. Let's see. All right. That feels good. Spirit, what energies are we dealing with? This collective message, right? It's not for any particular sign. Those signs may come out once I get into the tarot. I don't have any planned structure for the reading. We're just going to let the cards kind of do what they do. First chakra, Archangel Michael is back out. What else? Because I definitely feel like there's more. Patience. Give me one more. It's funny because I have an Archangel Michael instantly right now. And second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So lots of angel energy, right? Even the Temperance card, the Patience card, right, is an angel. So we've got three angels out, and all tied up is on the bottom. What's on the top? Envy. All right. So that's where the juice of the reading is. Let me move these over here. I'll get there in a second. So you can see these cards. Are they upside down for you guys? Because I have them facing me. I know when I record and live, it's different. So, you know, actually, put that up here. All right. If they're upside down, I'll hold up each of the cards for you as I go through them. Yeah, right? Not sure what coat to wear anymore. Lucky for me, I'm almost always cold, so I just always wear my heavy coat. So, all tied up in envy. If you're catching this message in divine time, you may seriously have someone in your energy space, right? Because they're not necessarily in your energy for the reading, but they're on the top and bottom of the deck. And it's most likely someone who's potentially trying to invade your energy, okay? Feeling rather trapped in their own life, and they're projecting whatever they're projecting at you because the foundational energy is envy, okay? If they're angry, it's because they're probably envious. If they're sad, it's because they're probably envious, right? So there's envy as the primary emotion, even though secondary emotions are being projected, and they're all tied up. They don't know how to get out of it. They don't know how to untie themselves to get through the door to personal healing and happiness, okay? And they're deceitful energy underneath. Woman holding a heart. Strategy. Okay, so listen. This person, whoever the outside energy is, may actually be being influenced by a very deceitful person who's coming forward with loving words or loving actions or loving whatever, okay? So, woman holding a heart, I feel like whoever this envious person is, they're actually dealing with a very toxic person. Okay, someone who is filling their head with ideas, filling their head with stories, filling their head with make-believe things, and they're all wrapped up in it. They don't know how to create their own happiness. They don't know how to create their own healing. And whoever they're dealing with has a strategy, okay, because they're in some kind of financial constraints and want to open up the door to value, okay? Goddess of the Moon is under that. So tides are changing, all right? Tides are changing. With your energy here, Archangel Michael and Archangel Ariel are an archangel of protection and an archangel of strength and courage, okay? Archangel Michael is letting you know, especially with first chakra, because that's the base chakra, right? Root chakra. Root chakra is all about stability. Root chakra is about grounding in manifestations, right? Bringing them into form. It's about feeling comfortable and stable with the reality, okay? That your wishes are manifesting. So first and foremost, please understand, especially if you got strong Sagittarius placements, okay, because the Patience card is in fact Temperance. And this angel is holding a clock. So when we talk about the tides changing, like, it's just a matter of timing. Okay, it's just a matter of time. Clocks are indicative of Saturn and its karma. All right, Saturn is still, and only for a short while, still in Aquarius. All right, we just had the Sun and Saturn conjunction, which, if you watch it, who was it that I was talking about or watching? It might have been the Peace Dealer, okay? But he was talking about how the Saturn-Sun conjunction every year, because it conjuncts once a year, unfolds a lot, and it just so happened to be with Neptune and Venus conjunct in Pisces. Now, if you think about the higher perspective of Aquarian energy, okay, if you think about the higher perspective of Aquarian energy, the humanitarian energy of Aquarius, how we're all connected, how this ripple tends to play out, it's revolving around letting go of delusions or fantasies or secrets or subconscious, repressed fears surrounding love and abundance, right? Which is what Venus rules. There's a lot that's going to happen over the course of the next year, okay? Now, because astrology works like a clock, right, there tends to be energies that revisit, no different than the hands on a clock revisit the same numbers every day. Okay, certain planets will hit certain placements, so everything between 27, 28 degrees, Aquarius, 24, 25 degrees. Pisces are going to have energies revisited on those positions over the next year, so things are going to come up in this healing. And so it's a matter of patience, right? This is asking you to, one, remember that you are protected, that the divine loves you, and that nothing that is meant for you will ever be lost to you. It is also a reminder to hold willpower and courage throughout the course of the cycle, because you're going to be called to act, right? Archangel Ariel is mostly associated in Tarot with the Strength card, because she is the lion's heart of God, right? She's the lion's heart of God. And she is all about allowing yourself to quiet the egoic mind that wants to roar, that wants to lash out, and refocus on your own divine feminine energy, your own inner GPS system that helps you do what is at your highest good, regardless of everything and anyone else that may be trying to influence your energy, right? Because other people's energy, it doesn't matter, okay? It only matters as much as you allow it to matter. The energy of other people only matter as much as you allow it to matter. Make sure, while you're allowing the cosmos to do what they do, to hold that reminder for yourself that your angels are never far away, okay? And that they are always present and will always make themselves known no matter what kind of hard time you're going through. Other people, no matter what is going on in your world, like, they can't stop your glow. They can't stop your determination. They can't stop your choices. They can't make you get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness and, oh my God, you know what I mean? I'm so sorry. You're right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they can't do anything to harm you if you don't allow them in your energy space. Okay, that's basic energy 101. Okay? Other people hold no power over you. Do not forget that. Other people hold no power over you. Everything that you deal with is a manifestation of your own choosing and a reflection of what is going on in your own energy and your own subconscious. Life just mirrors on the outer what is going on the inner. So if your inner world is good, your experience in the outer is typically good. The only reason why anything else would happen that you don't understand, like tower moments, is for your highest good and you just don't realize it. Okay? People freak out when things change all of a sudden, and it's like, listen, the tower hit because you're in alignment, and whatever was removed was not in alignment with your highest good. Right? Because what is in your highest good cannot escape you, especially if you're in alignment. So, with that said, let's get into this deck. Now, this deck, how I got this deck is interesting. Okay. This deck was actually purchased by who I consider my twin flame, okay, or did for a very long time, as a gift for another light worker of mine, who never ended up using the deck just because of its association with him. And for the longest time, I knew, because she was like, when you're ready for this deck, let me know. And I didn't choose to receive it for the longest time because I wasn't sure how I would utilize the energy of this person, the intention of this person. And so as of present, because I definitely know how I wanted to use the deck, that's why it is now in my possession. This is my Catch the Snake deck, okay? This is my Catch the Snake deck. So if you're dealing with what is an envious or all tied up person, we're going to get some insight into them and what is going on. Ooh. And what is going on, so that you can be made aware and allow your discernment to do the rest, right? Because if you would have potentially missed it otherwise, this reading may give you the insight that you're like, okay, let me take a moment of pause and discern through what's happening, because I don't actually have to be rushed into making any decisions, right? People can be patient too, right? Anybody who is rushing you or pressuring you for anything can wait. So let's see what is going on with this envious, all tied up person that you would need to be made aware of, right? Whatever is going on with them that you would need to be made aware of. Anything we don't need to know, it's not going to come through. So whatever comes through is simply because it's better for you to be aware of it, to help you discern in your highest good versus not being aware, okay? What do we need to know, Spirit, about this outside energy? Okay. First off, these two cards flew out. So we got the Page of Swords and the Two of Cups. So they may have been, they may be someone that you were previously involved with or dated, because the Two of Cups, okay? It could just simply be a soulmate, okay? It doesn't have to be romantic. But there's definitely spying with the Page of Swords. We also have the Death card, the Three of Coin, the Five of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. Is that good, Spirit? Yeah. Okay. So this person, we have the Death card and the Three of Coins and the Five of Wands and the Ten of Cups underneath the Page of Swords and the Two of Cups. So this person is going through a major transformation over the death of the contract, right? If you ended things with this person, obviously they're spying on you. They're going through what is essentially an ego death with the end of the contract, right? Whatever the soul contract is. They're internally conflicted because it was their Ten of Cups. Being in the dynamic with you was a dream, okay? It was a wish, a dream that they wanted, and they obviously didn't end up grounding it, right? Which is why I felt like I was guided, I guess, to put it under Archangel Michael, right? The first chakra. The manifestation didn't ground for them. So, and it's probably because they're envious in some way of your energy, whether it's your financial energy, your emotional energy, your psychological or psychic energy, like mental, emotional, you name it, right? This person is envious. They wish they were more like you in some which way, shape, or form, if not multiple different ways and forms. Okay, this person is probably dealing with some major conflicts, not just within themselves, but in the outer experience. They may be dealing with people who are being petty or quick to snap at them. With this Five of Wands, Yeah, they're spying because the contract ended and this was their dream. And they feel, I'm feeling like they feel like they got robbed. Yeah, they're feeling wounded, right? The 9 of Wands with the 10 of coins on the bottom. Yeah, they thought this was their everything. They thought this was the home. They thought this was the manifestation of will. They thought this was the Ace of Cups, the 4 of Wands. And it moved on. And it moved on. The 6 of Swords is under that. And this is where the Strength card comes in, right? That they have to admit the truth to themselves and heal. They have lessons, high lessons to learn in order to change their fate, right? They have to become more emotionally mature. They have to learn how to be vulnerable. They have to learn how to face what doesn't feel good, right? Because otherwise people will continue to walk away. Loves will continue to walk away. People will make choices, right? People will make choices to walk away. Even divine high connections will walk away. You know, the Tower moments put them on the journey to face their demons. To face their demons and close the cycle. Because, you know, they're lying to themselves. And justice is justice. Karma is karma. Right? Whoever this envious person is, they really do not understand how the manifestation cost, how they lost the manifestation, okay? That the manifestation of the dream, losing it, was the price they paid for being out of alignment, right? They're not recognizing the fact that there was envy. They're not recognizing the fact that there's jealousy when it comes to whoever this soulmate was, okay? It's almost like riding coattails energy. Let's get some insight from the Naked Heart Tarot. Because that's the snake, right? That's the whole point of that deck. To understand what the snake is, what the demons are. So if this is not you and this is the envious person in the outer experience, like this is what they need to be aware of in order to get their demons under control. There's envy. There's envy, jealousy. And they're all wrapped up in their head about it. Okay? They feel like the dream was robbed from them and they're not owning their shit. Okay? They're not owning their own energy. They're not owning their choices. They're not owning their shit. Okay? So what do you need to know? What do you need to know in regards to you, your highest alignment at this time? What do you need to know in regards to you and your highest alignment at this time? Okay, so if this person pops up in your reality, you already know where their projections are coming from. Please don't take it personal. Don't take anything they say personal. If they're dealing with their own demons and they're being combative with their words or their actions, it's because they lost a manifestation and they don't know how to handle it. Okay, they're spying, they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to let you go. You know what I mean? They don't know how to let it go. They don't know how to own the fact that it got blown for a reason and the reason's not you. Okay? It's very immature energy. They're learning about base chakra stuff. What do you need to know? Got the 9 of Cups. What else? The 4 of Wands. All right, so you have wish fulfillment, okay? I asked Spirit what you need to know about you and your alignment. You've got 9 of Cups and 4 of Wands here. 9 of Cups and 4 of Wands here. This is wishes being granted, joy and stability. Divine union within the self that's manifesting in the outer experience. Your alignment is high alignment. Whoever this person is in their low vibration, they're only trying to distract you from being in higher alignment. They're trying to bring you back down to their level because they're envious that you are higher aligned than them. Nuts and bolts, okay? You've got angels surrounding you. You know what I mean? What else? Clarify these for me. Double sevens. Give me 2 more. That's a lot more. Yeah, you walked away. I'll get there in a second. Hold on. You walked away, right? Your wish fulfillment is being granted. There is someone trying to deceive you that you just need to simply move forward from. It's the soulmate that you moved forward from, right? We have the 8 of Cups with the 2 of Cups. Right next to the 10 of Cups, right? This is 10 Cups. Someone was trying to rob you of your actual dream. Your wishes are coming true. And whoever the soulmate was that you walked away from, they would have robbed you of it. That's why you were guided to let them go. Whatever the divine has coming forward for you, they would have been in misalignment. They would have kept you from your highest manifestation. You know, I've said earlier in the reading, like anything that is meant for you in your highest alignment won't pass you by if you're in high alignment. Someone's bitter and they're jealous of your alignment. And they would have straight up, right, that deceit energy, which is why they're manifesting it, right? They're manifesting deceitful energy. They're manifesting this energy that's lying to them, right? You walked away. You walked away. You were not in misalignment when you walked away. This is what you need to know. The 4 of Wands, your joy, your stability of spirit, your inner union, that's what you're defending. This is where the patience energy comes in. We've got the movement of Pentacles with the 2 of Pentacles. It's time. This specific 2 of Pentacles is an hourglass. The movement of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. This is something that you've been probably looking to manifest for a very, very long time, either in this life or multiple lifetimes. And whoever this energy was, because it's very past tense, this person has no place in your actual energy space. Okay? They don't. Right, 9 of Swords on the bottom, 5 of Swords. If you were to continue to humor this person, you'd only put yourself in a nightmare state where you're constantly fucking arguing with someone. Anxiety. They're not worth the fucking time. They're not worth the time. Like, time will catch up to this person and their own energy and their own alignment. You know what I mean? Like, it's not... You can't stop them from manifesting whatever they're manifesting, because whatever they're manifesting, as far as spirit's concerned, it is in their highest good, whether it's a blessing outright or a blessing in disguise. Because people learn lessons. They got to learn lessons. They will learn them. Like, spirit doesn't miss anything. Spirit doesn't miss anything. Spirit wants us all in alignment, okay? Spirit wants us all in alignment. It wants us all happy. It wants us all thriving. It wants us all in inner union. And whatever lessons we have to learn, we have to learn. This person's gonna learn. They can't project, right? They can't project at you and spy on you and send hate at you from their fucking thoughts and not think that that energy is not going to come back at them. The energy that they're putting out, spying on you and hating on you, is literally manifesting and that's their alignment. That's their energetic alignment. Their envy, that's an alignment. There is a reason why envy is one of the 7 deadly sins, right? Not to get all biblical on people. But there's a reason why envy is misaligned. Instead of wanting what you don't have, embody what you wish you were. Just embody it. Choose it for yourself, right? Actions. This person needs to choose to be in their joy, in their stability. They need to fulfill their own wishes. They're seeking the wish in the outer. They're trying to rob the outer experience. That's uncalled for. You can't, bypass your lessons. You can't shortcut and be like, okay, I didn't do any of the energy work, but I'm going to reap the rewards of a high aligned person and live the easy life. I'm going to skate through life riding on their coattails. It doesn't work like that. A highly aligned person is going to be guided to put you out one way or another. One way or another. Every fucking time. They're giving all their power away. The more they spy, they're giving all their power away to whoever they're spying on. They're giving all of their mental power, all of their emotional power, all of their psychological power. Hell, they could be investing in resources to blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter what they're doing. It's not actually affecting you. But it's definitely affecting them in their manifestation. They're really distracted. They're really distracted. They're projecting everything out instead of looking in. They're saying this person this and this person that, and they did this and they did that, and how could they? And they're all kinds of bitter spying instead of focusing on what the fuck they need to do to better their own life. They're wasting a lot of energy and giving away a lot of power, like prayer sent to that person, whoever they are in your world. I really do hope that they wake up to the vibration that they're in and choose better. There is a reason why things don't work out. And if you can't accept that it wasn't highly aligned or it would work out, you're going to spend a lot of time suffering over could have beens or should have beens or would have beens if. What could you have chosen better? What was misaligned? What was in misalignment that the dream was lost? Reflect. Reflect. The death card, scorpionic energy, great. Reflect. Reflect on the ending. Reflect on how it all went down. Reflect on the contract you had with this person. And instead of being conflicted about the loss, look at the gain. Look at the gain, because if what misalignment you were in cost you the dream, identifying the misalignment, right, catching the snake, identifying the misalignment and making adjustments will help you get into alignment and manifest the dream. The viewer, if you're resonating with being in alignment, especially if you've had some crazy past soulmate pop up all kinds of pissed off and projecting at you, that's their fucking mirror. Don't even participate. Don't even participate. Low vibrational energy, you're not obligated to do anything, say anything. You're not obligated to. Which is wild, right? In my own real life scenario, it's fucking wild. I had a little bit of a laugh earlier today, wow. 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 But yeah, you know what I mean? Whatever is popping up for you, let it roll right off. Like, they're not in your world. They're not in your world. They're lost in their own world. They're bitter that they're not in your world. Like, that's their problem. It's not your monkeys, not your circus. Do not partake. If you gotta block people, block people. If you have to remind them that if they continue to reach out to you that it's harassment, like, then send the reminder, the friendly reminder, like, hey, by the way, like, if you continue to reach out to me or anybody else reaches out to me because of you, like, it's harassment. Like, I wish you nothing but the best, but you can't project here. Like, it's unfortunate that people go through what they go through. It is. And I don't wish, as none of you do, none of us actually wish misery on anyone. None of us wish suffering on anyone. So, if someone is in a state of suffering, don't respond. Trust that your angels are present. They can handle it. They can handle it. Send your angels their way. Now listen, this is not for me to deal with. Angels, you got this. Great. Awesome. Thank you. You know. Let's pick an advice deck. Let's see. Let's do Rumi. I fucking love Rumi. Silly rabbit. I just said that earlier today to somebody. Silly rabbits. Really. All right, so we're using Rumi. It's this deck for all of y'all who want to know. All right, Rumi. For all who would need this guidance at this beautiful divine time, what guidance would you give? What guidance would you give us? Rumi, who loves us unconditionally. Commitment. Card number 31. All right. Here, I'll face it towards you guys while I read. I love Alana Fairchild. I love her interpretations of the cards. I love reading her stuff. So we're going to read 31. The poem. It starts with a poem and then a channeled message from Rumi and then her message. Okay. So the poem. It says, "The awakened heart is like a lantern. Keep it sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire." Desire is, I'll say this, desire is like a double-edged sword, okay? Because you can desire beautifully aligned things. You can also desire from misaligned things, okay? You can also desire misaligned things. So when your heart is awake, when you are awake, it is like a lantern. Keep it sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire. Winds being like communication, right? Air is communication. Keep it sheltered from turbulent communications. Rumi says, We are candles lit by the one great flame. The breath of life does not extinguish us. On the contrary, it only serves our flame to blaze brighter. Here in the temple of one love, there is no flickering or smoke to our flame. We are natural in our purpose, simply to bring the warmth of love and light to life. We dance, though we are stillness. We are on fire, though we do not burn. There is a flame that must be safeguarded. In truth, it can never be extinguished. It is the light that never goes out. Even with such enduring power, our recognition and respect of this flame is essential to human development. This flame is holy and lies within each human heart. When the flame is recognized for its worth, it ceases to flicker and smoke becoming very still. In the stillness, the light can fulfill its destiny to shine brightly so as to reveal every path absolutely clear and without wavering in the fluctuations of fear and attachment. Desire does not have to be a hindrance on the path. It can show us our passions and help us find our purpose. However, the attachment that can come with desire, the belief that it can be sated only with one particular person, one set of circumstances, can cause us to stop looking at what the light is revealing to us, the way forward on our path in the here and now, and instead try to forcibly conjure the shadows to become what we imagine they should be. When we stop seeing life as it is, showing up for us every moment and engaging with it as it is, we can become careless with the light of the heart. Our huffing and puffing to force what does not need to be forced can cause the heart light to flicker and waver. This can make our way seem uncertain, and doubts can crowd in upon us as the light is compromised in its purpose. We forget to trust in what is because we get caught up in attachment and fear surrounding our desires. Rather than letting life move us, we try to move life. There is a way forward on your path that needs to be seen by you now. It will be helpful for you to have that clarity and that certainty. You might have already caught a glimpse of it, but be doubting your vision or yourself. This oracle comes as a reminder to you. Don't doubt. What you are feeling deep within the passionate love of your heart light is true. It is real. You are being led into it by the progress of life itself. You must trust in this, even if it seems at times as though you are being led away from the vision. Life operates according to a genius that is beyond linear approach. It is to be trusted rather than understood. There is enough challenge in the personal transformation being asked of you to simply take the steps. That is more than enough. You do not have to create or control the terrain, nor determine the map for the journey. You simply need to take each step that presents itself to you in each moment. Don't let fear that your desire won't manifest cause you to try to bend life to your will. It is an unnecessary battle and one that will not serve your soul here. Instead, just show up and be present. Attend to what is before you in each moment and trust yourself. Let the light of your heart take you into the serenity that will bring you the balm of a solid core of comfort, even while the world shifts and changes according to the workings of the divine will. As you move along your life journey step by step, that divine will is moving you too, shining one, into fulfillment of your destiny. Life is not working at cross purposes with you. Far from it. It is a co-conspirator with your heart. Come back to the stillness of love within and know your heart light to be what it is, reliable and true, showing you the way even now in peace and stillness. This card was the perfect card for both people. For both people in this reading, the highly aligned and the misaligned. Right? The fear, the attachment surrounding desire, right? That they were desiring something and lost it, and they're envious and they're spying. Like, this is a reminder. This is a reminder to catch yourself in that energy. To catch yourself in the darkness that can be desired. To not get lost there. To go back into your heart space, to find the light, to remember that the divine loves you. It didn't happen by mistake. It happened because the divine loves you. It wants you to see what you didn't see. Don't fear that you won't get the 10 of Cups because it didn't happen a certain way or with a certain person. Don't doubt, right? Don't doubt that just because one door closed, that it was the only door and another door will never open. Let life guide you to the next best step. Let life guide you to the next best step for you right now. Like, get into the present moment. Whoever it is that's watching this, like, get into the present moment and be like, you know what? If nobody else's energy, demands, fears, anger, sadness, envy, right? If everybody else's energy just didn't matter for a moment, in this now moment, what would I do? In my highest alignment, like, what would I do? And allow yourself to take that step. If a certain step has to happen before that, fine. Just relax until then. Allow yourself to be at peace. What do you have to do for yourself to better your life and your circumstances, right? If nobody else's energy, right, you can't forcibly conjure the shadows to have something become what you thought it could be, should be, would be. Like, whoever's projecting, you know, like, seriously, like, prayers of love and support sent your way, straight up. Because there's definitely a refocusing that needs to take place. And everything else in this reading is a reminder to whoever is highly aligned not to be distracted by these energies. Like, you moved on from it for a reason. Don't humor it. Let it go. Like, the divine timing of things is working in your favor. It's fine. Like, continue to be patient. Continue to take one step at a time as you're guided. Let it feel good, right? Follow your feel goods. If it doesn't feel good to move forward with it, then don't. Then don't. If something is telling you, no, this doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel good, then just don't. You're not misaligned. No. Allowing yourself to choose no as an option creates healthy energetic boundaries. It creates beautiful, healthy energetic boundaries. You're allowed to say no to other people's energy. You're allowed to claim your own abundance and not be in a state of stress when it comes to anyone or anything. You don't ever have to be in a state of stress, ever. You know, talking about who I considered my counterpart, one thing he said to me changed my life for the better. And he said, you choose it every day. You deserve it because you choose it every day. And it hit me that he was right. What I was dealing with, what I was going through, what I was accepting into my energy space, I was choosing it every day. I was choosing it to be yelled at, to be degraded, to be diminished, to be devalued, to be betrayed, to be lied to. I was choosing it every day. So I deserved it. And he was 100% right. And the minute I realized how right he was the minute that I left. I said, I'm done. I'm not choosing it anymore then. If it's a choice, then I'm not choosing it anymore. And what I always desired ended up manifesting. It's still manifesting. It's like an ongoing manifestation. It's beautiful. Whoever it is that you do or don't want to deal with, like, remember, you choose who is in your energy. If you have to take steps, you have to take steps. That's fine. It took a lot of steps for me to get from that moment to where I am now. And there's still steps happening. They're unfolding before me every day. It's fucking awesome. Like, find gratitude in the worst of experiences, because when something clicks and it changes your life, no matter what the experience was, there's nothing but gratitude left. Like, there's no hate, there's no pain, there's no suffering. Like, I don't feel any of that towards my ex, you know what I mean? I feel a lot of gratitude. I feel a lot of gratitude. He changed my life for the better. Because I chose to look at the gain, not the loss. I gained what is possibly the most valuable lesson of my life. Choice. Choice. And so long as we choose what we're choosing, then we deserve what we feel like. We deserve what we're manifesting. We're choosing it. We're choosing it every day. We're choosing to be goal-oriented, or we're choosing to be distracted. We're choosing to be grateful, or we're choosing to be envious. We're choosing to feel fulfilled, or we're choosing to feel empty. We're choosing to feel blessed, or we're choosing to feel robbed. We're choosing it every day. That's our energy. That's our alignment. Our alignment is our choice. It's our choice. No one else chooses it for you. No one has control over you. No one has power over you. No one can send bad juju your way. Like, people, honest to God, people can call in all of the demons and black magic, woo-woo, whatever, and send it your way, and it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. Like, that's their own energetic alignment. Like, bless them, because that's going to end up coming back at them. That's just the natural, universal law of things. You don't have to fear anything. Like, your energy is your choice. It is under your control. No one else has that power. No one, ever. Remember who you are. Remember you're connected to the divine. Remember that alignment is your choice. Remember that you can choose what you deserve. And you can take highly aligned actions. And you're not losing anything. You're always gaining. Always. Always gaining. There's no such thing as loss. Loss is an illusion. Loss is an illusion. You're always gaining. You're always gaining. There's something to be gained from everything. So, with that said, the dream is yours. The dream is yours. Joy, stability, it's yours. Inner union, it's yours. All you have to do is choose it. The alchemy within yourself, right? Temperance energy. You just choose it. Does alchemy happen in an instant? No, there's a catalyst, and then things take some time. Turning lead to gold doesn't happen in a snap of a finger. You apply the catalyst, or catalysts, plural, and allow time to do its thing. Something's got to boil for a day and a half and then settle out for 24 hours. Well, patience. The process is working. The process is working. It is never not working. The divine is too brilliant to not work. Universal law, it's too brilliant to not work. It's always working in your favor. The universe is super committed to you. The universe is super committed to you. All you have to do is choose to be super committed to yourself, your energy, your alignment. You know? Yeah. Isn't it though? Isn't it though, Lala? Like, for real. Nothing can faze you. If you choose to not be bothered, if you choose to not be afraid, if you choose to flow, like, what the fuck energy is gonna come at you that you can't fucking handle? That you can't choose through? We always have a choice on how we handle things. We might not be able to choose what happens in the outer, but we can at the very least always choose how to deal with it. We can let it take our mental energy. We can let it take our energy, or we can be like, yo, angels, go help them because they need it, and I'm really focused on my joy right now. And I know that's where I'm meant to be. I'm meant to be focused on my joy. I'm meant to be focused on my gratitude and my stability. I'm not meant to be disturbed. So angels, I trust you. Angels, they come when you call. You call them in, they will respond and do what angels do. So enjoy your life. Don't stress anything. Don't stress it. You continue doing you to the best of your ability every day as you're guided, and let the universe unfold some awesome fucking shit for you. Universe is awesome. Like, high alignment, I'm telling you from personal experience, it is fucking awesome. It is fucking awesome. Y'all that have been following me for the past 4 years, my journey that started on Facebook. Like, y'all that have been following me for 5 years, it might even be 5 years now, to be fair. High alignment is fucking awesome. It's peaceful. It is abundant. I get to do what I love every day. I get to be around people that love me every day. I don't want for anything. I get to be creative every day. My home is at peace. The people I love are at peace. My soul family is fucking awesome. My tribe is fucking awesome. All of you that subscribe and follow, like, you're a part of that tribe. Like, you're all fucking awesome. Like, life is awesome. You choose it. You choose it. Yeah. Peaceful home, it's fucking awesome. There is nothing, like, honestly, the value of my peace is so, the way I value my peace in my home is so high. It's so high. Like, it will never be disturbed. My peace will never be disturbed. I can say that definitively. My peace will never be disturbed. Why? Because I will never choose my peace being disturbed. People can enter my life. They can enter my home. as I'm guided. Because Spirit knows peace is a priority. The minute the peace is disturbed, it's like, all right, you gotta go. You gotta go. It's just the way it is. Like, you're not gonna disturb my peace. Nothing disturbs my peace. Nothing. Not in myself, not in my home, not in my life. Like, even my new job, like, everybody is mad chill at my new job. It's fucking awesome. I get to be creative with my hands all day and get paid more money, like, it's unreal. It's unreal, the kind of things that just have fallen into my lap, just allowing Spirit to move me, right? Like the card was talking about, letting Spirit move you, like being in the flow of it. Like, there is no such thing as loss. If you remember that loss is an illusion and focus on the gain, focus on the opportunities being presented to you to be creative with the universe, right? Who's co-conspiring with your heart space to give you what you truly deserve. Like, just the fact that I know there's more and I don't even know what Spirit's going to surprise me with yet is fucking awesome. You're most welcome. Yeah, like, love what you choose. If you're choosing things and you're not loving your life, if you're not loving your circumstances, if you're not loving whatever, then choose better. Choose higher. Choose higher. No regrets. Like, I have no regrets. Every choice I've made, everything that's been let go of, like, my life, I feel blessed every day. I feel blessed. I don't have to be a millionaire to feel blessed. I don't have to hit the lottery to feel blessed. I feel at peace. I feel at peace. That's blessed. I got to choose it. I got to choose it. Like, gratitude eternal for my counterpart and that beautiful lesson that he gave me, that moment, because it changed my whole life and my life. I love it. I love it. Like, I can't thank him enough for saying that to me, because it literally changed my whole life. Right? Peace Taylor is fucking awesome, Lala. I'm glad you needed the confirmation. I'm glad I went live. But you know what? That's what we're here. Like, that's why we're here. Like, God knows, like, my counterpart, absolutely, in his misaligned state, because, I mean, who's to say he's even misaligned, right? Because it all happened perfectly, right? And the state that he was in at the time that was divinely perfect for me and my growth, right? The state that he was in that was divinely aligned for me and my growth did not like the fact that I read cards, did not like the fact that I had a soul family, did not like the fact that I did YouTube and did readings and none of that stuff. And I refused, because that's like my soul calling. That's like, this is where I feel the most myself, the most authentic. Not to mention, I love to listen to my own mirror. For those of you who have not caught my session with Darlene Watson and have no idea who she is or what human design is, like, I beg you to go back in the videos and take a listen to the Darlene Watson session, my human design session with her. Because understanding my design, having someone else read my shit, like, for all that I read, having someone else read my shit and confirm for me what I've known for so long, like, it's amazing. It's amazing to know that when you don't give up what you're guided to, like, because this to me feels good. Why would I give it up? Now I can work and do the job that I'm doing, my everyday job that I fucking love. I'm still able to read my cards. I have a beautiful relationship with my son, who fucking hangs out with me every day. He does. He hangs out with me for hours sometimes, every day. We get to go out to eat whenever we want. Like, I have everything I need. I have everything that I want. Like, my next paycheck, I don't even know what the fuck I'm going to spend it on. I have everything I want. I'm just going to bank it. You know what I mean? Like, everything is just... When you choose yourself and don't be distracted by what doesn't feel good, like, at the end of the day, like, being with my counterpart, it didn't feel good. Being diminished into value didn't feel good. Understanding my mirror now in hindsight is, like, mind-blowing. Understanding that I'm a 5'1", like, human design, understanding I'm a 5'1", and the way Darlena broke it down, like, it's unreal. I had her do my son's human design chart, had him have that session with her, which blew his mind. He's been different ever since, and in a great way, because now he understands his own design. Like, I highly recommend Darlena Watson. I think her website is, what is it? Watson Design? It might be watsondesign.com. She's on Facebook as Watson Design. She's fucking awesome. You can catch her. She guest appears on another astrologist that I watch. His name is Robert Phoenix, 11th House Astrology on YouTube. And he does, like, the astro weather that he just started. He does a Sunday night, like, 2 to 3 hour thing every Sunday. And Friday forecast. Like, he's really, really cool. Older guy, really cool. And he knows his shit. You know what I mean? And that's how I found her. Like, that's how I found her. And I was just like, you know, if you can afford, because it's actually affordable. Like, for what she does, she spent about an hour and a half with my son. She spent almost 2 hours with me. And she was $100 a session, like an opening session. It was just $100 to have your mind blown. It was unreal. Yeah. I love you, Lala. Thank you. Thank you for that. No, I couldn't. I mean, if you think about it, I got Sag in my 6th house, right? 6th house is the house of health and service. It's our service to the collective. I've got a stellium in there. Sagittarius is the prophet and the seer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't. I'm bound, like Saturn bound, Mercury bound, Sun, Uranus bound. Like, I can't. Anybody who would step to the stellium in my 6th house and try and get between me and my fucking calling is insane. Like, bless my counterpart. Like, if he really thought that he could convince me or get me so busy that I would not prioritize what I do. I mean, given, you guys will remember, I think it was 2019, I missed the November monthlies and the December monthlies. I missed the monthly zodiac reads because he literally had me so busy with family, so busy with plans, running me around all over the fucking place that I literally did not have time or energy to record my monthly zodiacs that I had been faithfully doing for like 2.5, 3 years. And I was so upset. I was so upset that I didn't get to be there for you guys that look forward to those messages. I made it a point to record them anyway. In hindsight, I think I recorded a November, December double at the end of the year. Made it a fucking point. And still came out with the yearly forecasts for 2020. I refused to let my soul purpose, my passion, my collective, right, my ripple be fucking stomped on. Like, no, I gave my fucking word and soul to whatever path I have here. There was no way he was going to interfere. Not even, I'm never going to say, no, it's too late. It's too late. I'll just skip it. Like, no. I gave my fucking word that November would be out and December would be out. And damn it, if they weren't out, I fucking put them out. And people were really fucking appreciative that I did. Like, wow, the hindsight is mind-blowing. Like, good, that I'm glad it's serving you. I'm glad it's serving you, even if it's coming out now in divine time and it wasn't on time the way I had originally hoped. You know, like, don't ever let people fucking stop you from doing whatever it is that you feel good doing. Like, follow your feel-goods. Follow your feel-goods. And if it does not feel good, then you really let it go. No matter what that means. Like, I loved my divine counterpart with everything, but it didn't feel good in the state that he was in to continue with him. It did not feel good to miss out on readings and feel like my soul family, my tribe, the collective that, you know, I rippled to and through missed me. That didn't feel good. That had to change. That had to go back to feeling good, you know? Yeah. I love you guys. I love being here for you guys. Like this, what I do, no matter how many times it shifts and changes and morphs over the years, over time, like, it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. I will always be present. I will always be present. Messages need to come through. They need to come through. I will always be present. Period. Period. Anybody that ends up wanting to be a part of my life, like, they're going to have to understand, like, this is exactly who I am. This is exactly who I am. And I will make time for a lot of things. I don't mind being nurturing. I don't mind being considerate. I still cook a banging ass meal for my son a few times a week and take him out when I can't or don't want to cook. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can be everything you want to be. Be everything you want to be. There's a time for all of it. If it feels good, there's a time for all of it. I love cooking for my son. He loves that I cook for him. He loves my fucking cooking. I made meatballs the other day. You know? Like, I still work 50 to 60 hours a week. But I love it. It doesn't even feel like work. Like, they literally have to remind me at work that, hey, the bell's about to go off. Like, you might want to start cleaning up, because I will be balls deep in whatever I'm working on. Like, it doesn't even feel like work. It doesn't even feel like work. Hey, Grace, it's break. Like, you should probably, like, take your break. All right, just let me finish this one thing I'm working on. I'll be there. And they just look at me like, what the fuck? Because I love my job. I love my job. Your dinner was a failure, you had ice cream. That's all right. Yeah. I love you too, Rita. I love all you guys so much. I gotta get, let's see, live chat. Let's see, Lala. There we go. Who else? Skag. Was there anyone else? No, I think that was it. Alrighty. You should all be moderators now. You should all be moderators now. But yeah, I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm glad that you guys are loving the transformation of your own life. I'm glad that, and honored and blessed and humbled that I get to be a part of it. And I thank you for being a beautiful ripple. I thank you all for being such a beautiful ripple, because that's the whole reason why Spirit has me here, to ripple. To ripple. And I don't get to know everybody that you know in your life. I don't get to interact with them. I don't get to serve their healing the way you do. I get to serve you and your journey, and you get to heal and ripple to people that I would never meet, touch otherwise. Like, that's the beauty of it all. That's the beauty of it all. And Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for tuning in and rippling. It makes what I do, it's the whole purpose. It's the whole purpose. Like, you guys are legit the purpose. So, cheers to you, my beautiful guardian angels of the light, no matter where you are in this world. And I pray that the universe continues to show you and unveil for you beautiful things. Beautiful things. You're all beautiful souls. I love you, and I will I will see you all next time, for sure. Take care, everybody. Bye.